Welcome back to yet another stream, friends and tome readers. Yeah, the clips was me unmuting and starting recording. Uh, but yeah, as we are all familiar with, there's been unfortunate historical events earlier this week. So I'm going to touch on that a bit at the start of the stream here, as well as some things we can all do to hopefully keep hope and keep doing good in the future. Uh, yeah. Yeah. As some of you know from previous streams, I did recently get a new job, one with hours that are a bit different, rather than the same. What is it? What do I have? 8 to 5? Yeah, 8 to 5 that I used to have. It schedule's going to be changing week by week, though thankfully I'll be able to see the next 2 weeks at a time. So the schedule should not be drastically changed due to, unless someone calls out, what have you, which always happens from time to time. But yeah, things will not always be the Saturday Sunday schedule like we lucked into this weekend. On other news, well, to get started, there was a video I wanted to share, something that helped me, about 8 years ago with that particular historical change. Let's go ahead and where is your browser? For those of you who are unfamiliar with Charlie Chaplain, is this handsome gentleman right here. And those of you who have not been in my Discord, when I showed a different version of this video, Charlie Chaplin is one of the few actors I've never had trouble remembering his name. And for those of you who are unfamiliar with him, he is a well-regarded comedian. And this speech, the Great Dictator speech, the movie of the same name, starring Charlie Chaplin, I think also directed and partially written by him, is one of the more serious works he's ever done. It is, in fact, how I found some of his older slapstick comedy works before the era of talking movies, when it is just all the cutaway to just a block of text in between each little scene. And in this one in particular, it illustrates the visual comparison between him and Hitler, specifically the mustache. A fun little historical fact: Charlie Chaplin had that first, and the big reason that Adolf Hitler adopted it is because he's actually a huge fan. And that fun fact is also part of the reason Charlie Chaplin made this movie. Those of you who are unfamiliar with the Great Dictator as a whole, it's a variation on the Prince and the Pauper type story, where there's someone in power who happens to look like an everyday man, a blue-collar worker type story. They're just able to swap places with almost no one the wiser. And in this movie, the character who is the everyday man being swapped into this powerful would-be dictator shows Charlie Chaplin the no longer that slapstick comedy, and some scenes looking very, very uncomfortable having to play this role. While on the other hand, the slapstick scenes being the Adolf character getting kind of beaten to shit but never seriously injured, sadly. So it was cathartic in its way. But yeah, leading up to this scene right at the end, and we're not going to show the speaker before him because he says some really anti-Semitic stuff, and I don't want to have that in the highlight reel I plan to make of this segment. But I think the video is important, and hopefully by making a highlight, maybe even getting it posted on YouTube, it'll help circulate this video, because I think it's very important to help maintain hope. Yeah, we'll go ahead and watch it through its entirety, and then I'll talk a bit about it, and then we'll get into Super Auto Pets. Oh, just realized I forgot to make desktop audio, and probably need to turn that down a bit.
I'm sorry. But I don't want to be an emperor. That's not my business. I don't want to rule or conquer anyone. I should like to help everyone if possible. Jew, Gentile, black man, white. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We don't want to hate and despise one another. In this world, there's room for everyone, and the good earth is rich and can provide for everyone. The way of life can be free and beautiful, but we have lost the way. Greed has poisoned men's souls, has barricaded the world with hate, has goose-stepped us into misery and bloodshed. We have developed speed, but we have shut ourselves in. Machinery that gives abundance has left us in want. Our knowledge has made us cynical, our cleverness hard and unkind. We think too much and feel too little. More than machinery, we need humanity. More than cleverness, we need kindness and gentleness. Without these qualities, life will be violent and all will be lost. The aeroplane and the radio have brought us closer together. The very nature of these inventions cries out for the goodness in men, cries out for universal brotherhood, for the unity of us all. Even now, my voice is reaching millions throughout the world, millions of despairing men, women, and little children, victims of a system that makes men torture and imprison innocent people. To those who can hear me, I say, do not despair. The misery that is now upon us is but the passing of greed, the bitterness of men who fear the way of human progress. The hate of men will pass, and dictators die, and the power they took from the people will return to the people. And so long as men die, liberty will never perish. Soldiers, don't give yourselves to brutes, men who despise you, enslave you, who regiment your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, and what to feel, who drill you, diet you, treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fodder. Don't give yourselves to these unnatural men, machine men with machine minds and machine hearts. You are not machines. You are not cattle. You are men. You have the love of humanity in your hearts. You don't hate, only the unloved hate, the unloved and the unnatural. Soldiers, don't fight for slavery, fight for liberty. In the 17th chapter of St. Luke it is written, the kingdom of God is within man, not one man nor a group of men, but in all men, in you. You, the people, have the power to create machines, the power to create happiness. You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure. Then in the name of democracy, let us use that power. Let us all unite. Let us fight for a new world, a decent world, that will give men a chance to work, that will give youth a future and old age a security. By the promise of these things, brutes have risen to power, but they lie. They do not fulfill that promise. They never will. Dictators free themselves, but they enslave the people. Now let us fight to fulfill that promise. Let us fight to free the world, to do away with national barriers, to do away with greed, with hate and intolerance. Let us fight for a world of reason, a world where science and progress will lead to all men's happiness. Soldiers, in the name of democracy, let us all unite!
So yeah, as Ringo mentioned, the most powerful part of the speech is that he also used the same vocal and writing tricks that Hitler used during his speeches. He would start in a soft, gentle tone, something that, even with speakers amplifying it, would cause everyone to. They'd have to quiet down and pay attention. Gets them to really focus on what he's saying, which is actually a useful trick to make sure the audience is engaged, especially something like a political rally. And then over the course of it, especially well timed with emotional lines, things that everyone can connect with, even if they have not themselves experienced the particular tragedy or horrors that are mentioned. And it's a form of propaganda. It's one that's thankfully not used quite so often nowadays, likely for similar reasons to, say, why German kids do not salute a flag or pledge allegiance to it, why US children no longer use the Roman salute, because it has been ruined and recoined the Nazi salute to praise the flag. But yeah, that whole raising emotion, getting louder and louder, really only works to the degree that Hitler and here Charlie Chaplin uses it if you start at that soft, gentle, inviting tone. It is why one of the reasons I am most happy with what's happening with Trump is because he is not charismatic. He is not well thought out. If forced off script, he will ramble and say the worst shit. The sad thing is, too many people still believed him. But if he was better spoken, I fear that more people might have believed him, might have gone along with it, and there could have been two back to back terms. So I'm glad that he is not so charismatic. Now, there is a big reason that he mimicked the style of Hitler's speeches, and that is because this movie was not to mock Hitler. There were moments for it, sure, and I think to some degree that was necessary to just ensure that there's actual income, that people would actually go see this movie. But there are comments in biographies of Charlie Chaplin how this movie was an appeal to Hitler's morals, asking him to please rethink it. Please try and pull it back. There is some comedy, but it is not mostly comedy. And I think Chaplin himself did an incredible job to make those comedic moments actually enhance the film. It would not have hit, in my opinion, as well if it had just been pure serious. And I wish that appeal had worked. But take note of some of the things he said in there. Dictators do not free themselves, they enslave the people. Because that's what fascists do. They only feel powerful if they are stepping on the throats of others. There must always be an enemy. It is why fascism will always at least dip down, but it will never last forever. Perhaps there will be waves at times where it seems stronger, but few people are as evil as they are remembered. Yes, there were horrendous Nazi generals and leaders. Some of them probably did feel pressured into it, even if during the the Nuremberg trials, they were ruled still guilty even if they were ordered to commit them. And I believe that's why it is codified, not in law, but there are regulations in the military that are trained even in high school ROTC that you do not have to follow a stupid or immoral order. That you cannot be punished for it. And thus, anything you do is your fault for doing it. And yes, Barango, you're correct. If a fascist group runs out of scapegoats, they will eat each other. It is just sad that the only way for them to reach that point is to successfully wipe out their scapegoats, push them completely out of the way. But that can only happen quickly if we let them act. And number one rule of fascism is you do not preemptively help. In fact, the best thing you can do, this is the advice I am planning to give before Super Auto Pets today, is you drag things out. You do not quit a job just because you are working alongside actual fascists and maggots, or whatever you would like to call the Trumpers. You do your job to the letter, and you bend rules when you can get away with it. You lose documents whenever possible. You take full advantage of bureaucracy to make them have to fight to do everything, to get you fired, to get your coworkers fired, to take advantage of customers, everything you can to slow down the fascist regime, even if you've got to bend a few laws or look the other way from time to time. It's like it's like Howie says sometimes on his stream, at least in some that just talk about anarchy and anarchist things. If you see someone shoplifting something simple like just food, baby formula, diapers, no, you didn't see them. You didn't see anything, even if asked. Even if there's video evidence of you looking the right direction, it's like, oh, I guess I didn't notice it. It's like, no, you didn't. And honestly, the hardest thing to prove is whether or not someone witnessed a thing. And if your bosses want to get you fired because they don't think you're complying well enough, well, they're going to have to go within the limits of the law. And it's really, really hard to overturn what unions have fought for. Not impossible, but it's very difficult, especially if you're willing to, well, stop greasing the machine and dragging your feet. The second bit of advice I have is do not think that big actions are the only way to fight. Yeah, this has some overlap with the previous thing, but every little thing helps. You don't have to go to every protest. In fact, you shouldn't if getting arrested there would ruin your future endeavors. There are groups that quote unquote professionally protest where they make plans of who is able to get away with getting arrested. They're not going to lose their job. They're not going to lose much needed hours to pay for their daily expenses. It's only the people who can afford to be arrested, which also makes it easier to, figure out how much you need for bail bonds. And those are some of the small things that you can do. You can donate to bail bonds. You can donate water to protesters to make sure they stay hydrated. You can donate time and, mostly just time to help research or spread the word. You can, like me, prepare to open your home to those who may be less fortunate than you. Those of you know me here, I'm trans. I'm trans femme. I've not undergone any surgeries. I've not started HRT, and I most certainly do not display my flags pridefully and loudly at work, which means I can just, not talk about those subjects, and many of my coworkers' bosses will assume I'm just straight and cis. And as long as I don't go out of the way to prove otherwise, it's a lot harder for them to think of reasons to get rid of me. I have a decent income, I'm paying mortgage on my house, and I have a spare room for the close friends who could not stand not being open about who they are. Next week, I'm going to give them keys I've already had made. So if worst comes to worst, they can get over here like that, with everything they can carry, and without needing to call me and say, hey, can you be here to let me in? That is the biggest thing I'm doing, and part of my budget for the future. Even with the new job change, with a decent pay cut, in comparison to my last job at least, I will be increasing my savings to budget for if they suddenly need to be here, to make sure we can all eat, that we can all shower with hot water, and get to and from work without issue. If any of you are in a similar position where you can take care of your friends, please do so. Even if it's just care packages, so that they have enough food to eat. Maybe even furniture or clothes donated so they do not have to buy their own. Or even just perhaps internet friends that you trust, you've known for years, and they need to travel through your area. Let them stay for a night or two while they're traveling to somewhere safer. the community watches out for their own. That's what I've seen in my experiences of the LGBTQIA community. We come together, we share information, and there's a recurring joke, at least between me and Baraka, and sometimes in Grind's streams, about the $5 that the trans community keeps passing around to help each other out. And you are not any less heroic. You are not any less helpful just because all you can afford to do is something small. Every major movement, even Trump's movements, have occurred due to the thanks of thousands upon thousands tiny actions, tiny kindnesses. And yeah, this was a few days ago, I didn't think I'd find the right words. And even now, I'm not 100% sure I've got fairly good ones. But at the very least, I think I've come up with words that are not bad advice. Oh, one last thing. Sorry, it's a rough day and then a rough subject to start. One last thing before Super Auto Pets. I was rereading a manga series I enjoy, and there's one thing that stuck out to me that I think particularly fits what's going on. This part of the page. It's one of those just like super realistic AI in video games, not like taking over, the players aren't stuck in there, but here's an NPC human who is appealing to the main character. It's like, but we're both humans. They're fairies, they're different, they're the enemy. And our main character, whose username is simply Earth, says no. Race and country do not matter. What matters is if you can take each other's hands and walk together. If you can be allies. And the next page kills this NPC who is trying to incite a war. And I think that's the message we need to think about. Whenever we make plans or decide our future actions, we need to do so with the thought that we are going for a future where we can all work together for each other's benefit. That we do not become the enemy and call for their deaths or imprisonment. They are also human. They should be charged for whatever crimes they do. But we should not resort to the same barbaric actions they think are right just because it makes them feel powerful. Yeah, so first let's get this category swapped over. And let's see. There we go, that's some good audio level. Oh, game thing didn't pop up. There we go. Alrighty, so I haven't played this in a few weeks. Let's see what this weekly pack is about on the very last day. Alright, ooh, Umbrella Bird, let's see, Dazed, we got the money, we got experience boosting. Let's see, averting atrocities, very understandably desire, exactly where to go. Committing atrocities so long as they're against our own enemies is not the right way. The hope is to one day have peace, to fight only in the defense of our friends, and only the immediate defense, not preemptive action. Never preemptive action. Alrighty, so let's see what we've got to start. We've got Bulldogs. So these are all about boosting health. Umbrella Birds. Prevents abilities from activating. I can't remember if this works, if they're at the front. Maybe there's been a change since then. We'll freeze a peach. What we got? Make last, perkless enemy spooked. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Do that. Hmm. And we'll go with the beetle. That might help for early game. Alright, how about... Well, in tune with the advice I gave. Motherly advisors. Dum, 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 dum. Yeah, anyone speak up if you'd like the audio to be a little bit louder. I can adjust that in OBS. Take those tools out of the box so the next time fascists come back, they can't use them against you. Exactly. It's like, personally, I think the death penalty is a good threat. It's good to always have that on the table so people know that the worst that can happen is you dying. Whether that be in jail forever or not assassinated, executed. But I do not trust the government to properly use the death penalty. So if anyone was actually saying, hey, we should have that for the government, I'm immediately suspicious of them. I do not trust the government to use it against only bad people. Hell, we can't even make sure everyone who goes to jail is actual bad people. Oh, I just noticed you can't quite see the health and stuff, so there we go. Yet nobody should get that power of life and death. And that is especially why I'm against cops ever killing someone. It's like, maybe it's just the movies that pushed into it. And I was under the impression it is innocent until proven guilty. And there are plenty of people who are definitely innocent who get killed by a cop just shooting because they feel threatened. From the pets tier. So we just got tier 2, so if we do this, there we go. Tier 2, or lower enemy dazed and prioritize faint pets. And that's actually pretty good. So we'll do that. And let's see. Tier 3 abilities. 3 pets from current shop tier. Bonus. But it's only a perk, so ooh, garlic wouldn't be bad. I have an Easter egg. Yeah, we'll go ahead and give the radish to this little plant dude, our mandrake. So you sell this pig. Now we'll chinchilla, and we sell, and then we get to keep a chinchilla in case we get nothing good here. Ooh. Actually, what is umbrella ability? Umbrella birds becomes the 2 nearest ahead. Or health potion perk at the frontmost friendly +2. Jellyfish? Let's see. Yeah, but there's only on friend level ups. It's kind of harder later on, especially when there's a wider pool of allies to pick from. Let's see. We can do that, and maybe we'll be able to get more of the mandrakes. That's definitely one I want to keep around. And we'll freeze Umbrella Bird. Oh, freeze Umbrella Bird. Ooh, another Barghest. Leave it like this. So right now, Mandrake goes after Barghest. So these two will do the last 2. Which should... I think that makes it so it only targets the ones after. Actually, no, it should be this, because these are specifically perkless. So if there's one in the back, it would not really affect that. One of your less effective settings is technically post-apocalyptic, but it's a very small apocalypse. I mean, on the scale of apocalypse, how are we talking slow? Ah, dang. Almost. Small, not slow. Yeah, I think that's better. I think it's better to make sure that there's a dazed out there rather than risking the dazed being taken off by spooked. Wait, no, dazed can't. Oh! No, I misremembered. Things from the back start first. That's what messed it up. But. Oh. I don't think that worked the way I didn't see days go over there. I guess it is only allies. We'll go ahead and put this Bargus here for this round. Here we go. What is Beetle leveled up? Gains a meat bone. She does extra damage. Yeah. Nah. We'll go ahead and swap Beetle. Get a spider in there. I like spider. First enemy. Yeah. Let's get that. Roll, dang it, nothing. Barango talking about setting limit to one continent and a couple unrelated empires fully imploding during a global economic collapse. The apocalypse in the setting was a mix of fascist incompetence, the Yellowstone supervolcano popping. I mean, it's kind of hard to see how it'd be a mix rather than just like an overlap of two different apocalypses, maybe listing each other. But yeah, that does sound very, the world will never be the same. Sarcastic Fringehead. So, 1-1 level 1 copy of Backmost Friend up front for the enemy. Okay, so if I'm reading this ability correct, it's cheap, easily killed, but it's a copy of one of your own. So Spider would be a bad play for that to be. But anything that's start of battle or something like this would not be a major downside. Interesting. Well, I mean, we definitely Mandrake. Do something like that. No, because Sea Urchin. We could just go ahead and boost. Probably Barkus. Barkus seems like a good one to keep. Fascism wouldn't have been as apocalyptic and likely to implode that early without Yellowstone, and just Yellowstone would have just been a slightly rough few years. Fair enough, fair enough. And all of these things. Do we have any food in here that gives a perk? Well, I mean, there's fairy dust. So taking something with weak for the moment wouldn't be horrendous. It's like how the French Revolution was kickstarted by Icelandic volcano. I mean, yeah, but I think that was helped along by things just being, doomsaying, so to speak. And also, wait. Still check Mandrake. What is it? There. Tier 4 or lower days, prioritize Faint. I think prioritize them getting buffed up. Ooh. So all the first enemy with 6 health or less, release it on Faint. That actually seems really good. Oh, wait a second. That might be the combo for the grant the back line of your team to the enemy. Let's see. Myself in this. Yeah, I think. Wait, no. We want Goblin Shark. So what was the thing that is figurehead, that was it. So we're going to freeze this for now. Yeah, I think we'll keep building up Mandrake, we'll unfreeze Peach, get this Barghest, and the next turn we get that. Intern there. See, in both real and fictional incidents, things were bad. Volcano just pushed out misstability. Yeah, there. It's like I'm probably gonna misquote this line, but a person is intelligent. People are dumb, stupid, panicky animals. And volcano going off, the sun being choked out by the ash. Yeah, that makes a lot of people panic. Okay, what do we got here? A vaquita. Did they rename that? Because I recognize this shape. Heck, I think it's the same ability, but I don't think it was called a vaquita. No, neither of them really speak to me. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go ahead. Salt Jellyfish here. Goblin Shark there. We'll start boosting their health. But not with that. Yeah, we'll do reroll. Nope. There we go. Peach. Nah. We'll go ahead and do that. And combining famine and catastrophic loss of infrastructure with an already unstable situation. Exactly. I guess I spoke too quickly for that last bit for my auto caption. I will work on that. I'm still getting used for getting my own captions in the videos for the hard of hearing. Alrighty. 2 mana once. That'd actually be pretty decent with the Barghest, because they're a heavy hitter. Yeah, I think I'm gonna... I want to keep Spider where it's okay to get rid of them. Ah, perfect. Even more health for the Goblin Shark. Baguette. 4 attack, remove the frontmost and... Oh. Ooh. That's a good combo with Sea Urchin. I'll go and take that. What's Mothman again? Everyone gets ailment. Nah. We'll do the Sea Urchin by later, but we do that now. So then a double dip there. Abilities. Okay, monthly advisors versus... I haven't said the enemy's names. The ordinary puppies. Well, I mean... That's a really strange looking puppy here. That's a Brahma chicken. But sure, I guess anything's a puppy if you want it to be. There we go. Alright. The shark at the back, so it's kind of hard to snipe, and he's got enough health and attack that he can also last pretty decently. The current shop tier, which tier are we at? 7. I don't... Well, no, I guess I technically have to... Wait, what's this? A trout? Oh my. Huh. That's an interesting ability. Why would a trout have that? Actually, why would some of these things have mana abilities? Never mind. Sell value of one random sell friend. Unicorns. Interesting. Yeah, we'll do this now so it lasts a bit longer. And neither of those will help. Wait, what's this? Oh, dung beetle. Okay, I was like, why is the face here? What animal is this? Damage least healthy enemy for each food this is eaten this turn. Ooh, that's a rough one. We're not going to do that. But we will health potion on our shark, because that's actually really good. Do we want to get something weak? You know what? Sure, why not? Oh, wait, no! I forgot about the bread. Oh, that was my mistake. I may have just screwed up that little combo. I may never get that French bread again. Or I'll get like 2 next time. Ooh, Rango here with block of text. Let's see. Also have it canon that there's sort of feud between 2 sets of leftists and neighboring villages that started because one set was accelerationist and started gloating because see, things really did get better post-collapse. On the other side pointing out that a hell of a lot of people died and things got better after getting worse. Does not mean things can only get better if they get worse first. Which is another great point. What about the approach perk? Blocks an ailment or 8 damage once. Or another health buff. Wait, what's this? Oh, Patoo! If anybody has attacked, gain 2 health until next turn. Sorry, if nobody has attacked, but someone has gotten hurt. You know, I think, we've got a good run here. The next one we do, we're going to shoot for Great Potoos. In part because we've done a pigeon run, because one of my players has a pigeon familiar. The current campaign, they've got a Patoo. So it might be a very good time to, start making not a combo, a pattern, particular runs. Now we'll see if we can't get yes, the baguette. Okay. And put the amalgamation. Friend summon, give it +4 attack and +4 mana, but also spooked. That's a decision. Yeah, I think we can replace this. Wait a second. I'm not sure if this is gonna work the way I think. I think this is more for being combined with what is it? With like sniper things that shoot. But it does still hit slightly harder than Spider. It's not the worst thing. I hope. Some monthly advisors take on the famous puppies. Oh no, they're famous. Okay. This is actually a really good lineup so far. Ah, dang it. That could have been so good. Chocolate! Let's see, what does Sea Urchin get? The first 2. Oh, yeah. We definitely chocify him, Captain. Okay, ooh, what the? Yellow boxfish. On a faint, set attack and health with the most healthy pet and 18 to 20. Meanwhile, the Ammonite on a fade transform the frontmost friend into a level 1 mimic octopus. Interesting. I don't think I can really build on that. Faint spend mana. I don't have anything that gives mana. I think we do this. Do here. We do our best to make him even healthier. You know, I think we can give up on more Mandrake, because level 2 is actually pretty decent. There we go. We can't do it this turn. What do we get rid of? I guess yellow boxfish unless it really works out next time. Anything else? Nothing else worth freezing. Actually, we should take that. That's a really bad ability. Starfish has to be a level 3 friend. What is that when it levels up? That does not scale well at all. Oh yeah, go ahead and just build up a pet of, let's see, first level takes 2, second level takes 3. So you need a total of 6 buys, which unless there's a build that's getting some of those for free, is 18 coins over the course of several turns, to then only get a +3/+3 permanently. Oh, but it triples if they have at least 10 attack. Yeah, we'll go ahead, like that. Dun, 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 the bubbly noses. Wait, what is... It's weird that one didn't get eaten by the shark. Okay, that worked out. Whew. Yep, sorry, yellow boxfish. Actually, now that I think of it, I probably should have had him moved up anyway, but okay. Yeah, we do this here, because he has ability to jump forward, so it won't matter anyway. And we continually health him. Nah, won't do that. Okay, oop. Another goblin shark. Freeze that. Yeah, might as well do that as well. Last roll. Ooh, another sarcastic fringe head. And what does that level up ability do? Fringe head was there. Level 2 copy and then a level 3. We're trying to copy beaurocracy. I just completely blanked what he is. He's tier 4. Okay. Okay, I see. I misread what the ability was. It needs a specific amount of health or less, so yeah. We definitely want to do that first. Get into tier 2. That ability being copied with this combo, yeah, it won't matter. So we'll just do that. Oh, wait, I should have unfrozen that waffle. Shit. What is that? Oh, God, I worry they actually had a bunch of buses there for a second. I was like, oh God, no. What? Oh, the ability didn't work the way I wanted it to. Damn. Ah, well. We're still doing pretty decent. Yeah, we definitely do that. Yeah, because that's not working out correctly, we'll go ahead and ditch... Actually... Yeah, we sell the Barghest. Then we Phoenix the back. Any 3 random pets crisp. And that's any pets. Might be ours, might be the enemy's. Which will work similar to the Barghest's ability to potentially wipe out their perks. So yeah, we'll keep it like that. Now, freeze this. Block an element or 8 damage once. Ooh. Yes, we do it like that. Prango's got another message. The main characters in this mess are, naturally, a transhuman furry who may or may not be a knight type, guy who wants to scavenge pre-collapse relics from the eastern half of, which are Native American revival resurgent states, and the fact that a not insignificant amount of said relics are up to 50 feet underground. Maybe also someone with a complicated Pacific trade route. Also, it's a shame that the square blockfish thing did not work out there. That was otherwise very close. Let's swap out. Or maybe that'll help? There's Devil Friend Summon. Give it +1 technical for each level 3 pet sold this game. Interesting. Yeah, we do this, so he's less likely to be grabbed. Fairy dust, like this. Chocolate. Maybe that'll be enough. Maybe. Dire emergencies. Definitely also a clam gardener. Unfamiliar with what clam gardens are, though I assume it's perhaps the term specifically for, like, just mass clam production. I'm surprised it wouldn't be like a farm or some version of just fishery reused. But, you know, I'll let them do them. Dang it. Didn't even simul kill. Shame. But hey, we lasted 13 turns. That's not bad. Real nifty form of pre-colonial environmental engineering. Cool. Doesn't really explain the purpose of a clam garden. But you know, it is nice that it is a pre-colonial thing. Is there anything that gives trumpets? Let's see. That's a spend. Is there any pet that gives trumpets this time? I swear, if it's only like super high tier, I could be so upset with this set. Nope. Trumpets? Nope, that only gives a percentage of trumpets, and percentage of 0 is always 0. Oh, no, that's experience, not trumpet. Yeah, no, so he's like useless here. He might as well have no ability. Basically, modify beach to sort of ranch garden for clams and other creatures. Okay, so I was pretty close. That's good to know. Do this so we get 1 extra roll. No. This again. Dang. What does Tsuchinoko do? It only ever gains experience. Shame. Okay. We can get Motherly again, but I'm going to say no. We are now the rich others, I guess. Who are you? The others. Which... wait, no, you're here. I'm speaking to... No, don't question it. Oh. Okay. Shame. But first loss is actually not all that bad. Ooh. Actually, what is... Duck level 2... Which goes 4... Not a major loss. We'll take 1 for now, unless we get another here. Nope. No. Jeez, it's really just shoving the Tsuchinokos in my face. There we go. We'll do this for now. Yeah. Intern that. It's not a great team. We might get a win, question mark. We're really just hoping to combine ducklings for getting a tier 3. pet on round 3. Yep, there we go. This naturally also attracts other critters that are fine with sandy environments and like eating seafood. Oh, like the noble raccoon, then. And there we go. Give adjacent friends +1 attack for every 3 gold spent. I suppose that wouldn't be bad. Certainly better than Weasel, so you know what? Oh wait, we don't need to freeze. He is the leftmost shot pet. And because of the way you make them, they last a moderate while. Always good when that happens. And we're not doing that. We'll hold these another roll. I think Ogopogo will do here because their attack. Yeah, we'll just double up Bargest like this. Do we want a Fairy Dust? Yeah. I'll freeze that. It's a useful perk. Because mana on a creature that cannot spend mana is just a free snipe when they die. Okay, Weasel came in pretty clutch there. Let's see, Someone gets Ailment. Mothman gets extra attack and extra health, but only till next turn, so We'll use this quickly. And there's really no downside to do it this way. Do we dare do another? I think we're gonna... actually, no, we don't have to sell that one right now. This is also an acceptable Fairy Dust, especially because we're hoping to keep them long term. If we sell this chinchilla, we're going to keep them separate for now. Let's see. Yeah, having only 1 health is a downside for fairy backs. We'll leave it to line up like this. Alrighty. Let's go rich others against the usual mouths. That's a little unusual. Okay, Acapulco to snipe. Ah, they got a bee. Our Weasel took care of the bee, haha. Ah, that was a close one though. It was so close. Twice per battle. Alright, well, we'll start with getting this level up. Let's see. Yes, I think we'll do it. Oh, wait, no, I can only get one of them, that's right. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna go in on shooting to get a level 3 friend, so Bison can buff himself as a backup in case we get nothing great here. Okay, garlic. And we'll spider there. Okay. Let's see. Leave Clam Garden alone for a few years, it'll get less productive. A few decades, it'll need serious management, get a bit clogged. Centuries for it to stop working at all. Love longevity projects like that. After a few centuries, assuming reasonable amounts of erosion, it will be recognizable as a clam garden still. Very impressive. So sad that so many people like having the beach, or we could create more. Actually, wait a second. I should have it like that. Let's see. Yeah, might as well just squid pro quo, like this. Ooh, do we double up? Yeah, we'll double up. Bargas is gonna get double buffed. Hey, it's still a beach. Just, beach for food, it's not leisure. Yeah, but people want leisure. Greedy bastards. Okay. Okay, Bargas did good. Strong start. Which is what we were hoping for. Come on, get the... I was really hoping for the unicorn, but a kill with that is still a kill. Patoo... Patoo disappeared. We had it for a second. Rootling's not bad, actually. Yeah, this is starting to trail off. We're mostly using it for the fairy dust, really. Yeah, we'll do this. Get the rootling in, which we have 3 friends for it to get buffed. Don't have anything with buy ability, but the +3 is still better. Oh, well, perfect. Yeah, we'll enter too much. We're getting it mostly for the snipey. Griffin, some treasure map that leads to a treasure chest. No. I mean, I'm sure walk at the clam garden could be nice, but I also feel like if you did it too often or there were too many people, it would disrupt the whole natural creatures still being able to use it, like raccoons. I don't want to stop a raccoon from getting some nice seaside sushi. Alrighty, there's win. But will it get us there to the end? We still have to find out. Jeez, I just want some patoos, guys. Pogo, I think level up makes him give 2, right? No, the 2 front friends. I suppose that isn't bad to shoot for. Do we have chocolate yet? No, that's the next level. So we'll freeze Peach. Moment. Dang. Save him. Fuck it. You're making Clam Gardening Town formerly a rich beachfront area. That's good. And it's a sort of metaphor that you better be able to understand it. Let's see. What do we put this on? That's end of turn. End of turn. Yeah, dang. We'll keep boosting our Barghest. They're our frontliner. Really just need 2 more Barghests so I can actually get into level 3. Boom. Ooh. I may not have it this time. Now, it's a small town sustained by ancient engineering practices and the sea. Okay, yeah, that's loss. Oof. Big oof. All I want to do is win with a Patoo. Is that so much to ask? I mean, this will help. What is this? Eats 2 food. Transform and give the 2 back most friends plus 1 experience. Ooh, interesting. Freeze it for now because we wouldn't be able to use it now anyway. I'm curious about what the Flounder becomes. Flounder, I mean. Vampire Bat. Oh. What's this again? Toy, that's right. Yep, take that. Interesting. Yeah, I think what we do next time is we sell this to give Flounder. Then we can give Rootling this, and then both these can level up. Yeah, I think that's a play. That's a play we'll do. Or actually, no. One of them should be this guy so we get to level 3 and Bison will actually start working. Thank you for the Burango. Alrighty. Okay, so we don't need to use Rootling now. Move these two like so. I guess like that. We do Flounder here. This is actually a decent perk, so we'll do that. There's 1, 2. Is Stu gonna hit it? Yes. And it counts. Okay, Adult Flounder. All transformed. No, that's it. It just becomes an adult flounder. Huh. Interesting. And it seems like it'd be really rough getting it to that point. But you know, whatever. Now I can put you back to front here. Your position doesn't matter, but front is better because you're weaker. Can't actually do anything else, so ooh, do I have anything that deals ability damage? I do not. Don't we need Flounder, I think. Yeah, there isn't anything that rearranges. So we'll take this. Ruling goes here. Walrus goes there as a kind of tie the battle scenario. I think that's a good strat. Okay, square sausages. Ooh, Mothman. Oh wait, and they silent. Oh no. That was a pretty good team build. That really ruined my shit. But once more, with feeling. Mostly because I really want to get a Batu build going. Yinglets, yes. Burango at it again with just non-sequiturs out of nowhere. Yeah, those don't do shit. I guess we'll Chinchilla. Pig. Chinchilla here and freeze the duckling. We will be the innocent jokers. Whether you're going off of Persona's Joker or, you know, we're just messing around. We're totally innocent. We're not the ones who just, you know, spray painted a bunch of shit on Trump's car. We would never. Bringo, now back to the collaboratively designed Yinglet Enclave idea. I mean, you do you. If people seem to like the idea, just follow your heart. Actually, wait. Two is tier 3. So yeah, we'll hope we can get a triple of one of these. No, I appreciate the offer, Barango, but I don't know enough about Yinglets to really participate, and it's going to take some time to get used to this new work schedule. Especially if I do indeed get that manager position I'm trying to get to quickly. Yeah, I think that's the right move. Sell pig there. Actually, no, just buy pig again. 3 roll. There we go. 3 duck. And we can triple chinchilla too. Do we want to quad chinchilla? Yeah, why not? Just to see what happens. Alrighty, we get wiped out, sadly. But it was in the purpose of getting every bit we wanted. Obviously, sell pig first. Our first thing is going to be chinchilla, then sell the chinchilla. Then loyal chinchillas get grouped up. We did not get what we wanted, sadly. Still no, but Griffin's not bad. The current shop tier, which is neither of them technically. Take Griffin, so we got 2 pets for selling. I'm gonna lose the next battle, aren't I? I'm in danger. Ooh, there we go. We'll put the spider play here. Innocent jokers against fragile legends. Which, how you know? Living up to their name, they got a fragile looking swan here. Perfect. Yeah, for shits and giggles. Get the loyal chinchilla just a little bit more. Yeah. Leave that there for now. Nope. Not as bored as you're gonna be? What's that referencing? Sure, why not? Oh, wrong way. That way. Hopefully Sarcastic Productions. I guess I'm not remembering that particular that scene, not screen. Because I have seen most of their work. The My Hero Academia bridge is pretty decent. I think it's a bit early to say whether it's great or not, but the last episode was very fun. Journey to the... Okay, I haven't seen the really old stuff, so that's probably why I'm not familiar with it. Oh, that's on it, leveling up, damn. We might not be talking about the same. I might be mixing up names. I know I have seen Overly Sarcastic Productions, but I'm probably misremembering what they made. No, something witty entertainment, that's what. Sorry, they're also frequently just brought down to the, not moniker, just the letters. So that's probably why I got it mixed up with OSP. It's like, why can't people just say the names of things anymore? I don't definitely get one thing from that, no. No. Sure, why not? Do that. Then we'll fairy dust the chinchilla. Patoo. He's pretty great. Tropes, video games. Yeah, no. I've definitely also watched Over the Sarcastic. It is just, I mixed up the Abridged series, people. That is on me. Do I bring this in now? No, I think I do this. Yes, now's the time to do this. We also freeze this boy. Then we bring him up here. Their latest video is 5 hours of the hosts playing Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2. Fun. Yes, we have got the first Patoo. Can we get them to level 2? A level 2 Patoo, you could say. Oh lord, they're going to a lava field. Oh, that's actually a really good start. The 2 Patoo. Exactly. Rango's on my level of naming sense. But also we... Yeah, we're gonna ditch them. We Chinchilla, and we sell Chinchilla. Now we have a level 3 loyal Chinchilla with no ability. But it's fun. Okay, then we do this to sell for a chocolate to give to Griffin. We save the garlic because we can't actually use it here. Opposite of me. I think Unicorn's a good investment here, so we'll do that. Anything else we're taking? Least healthy enemy for each food this is eaten? No. Yeah, we will go through with this. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, but we still have a good amount of chances to lose. We will sell the Griffin in the next shop phase. Oh, sweet. We actually won that one. Awesome. We'll sell the Griffin now because it's gonna take time for this item we get to actually activate the way we need it to. And level 2 is actually pretty decent. Yeah, it breaks 2 turns, then we get the treasure chest, which we have to wait a few more turns. I think we... Fairy dust the spider. We're gonna garlic the Patoo because we want them to survive. We got a second Patoo. And we've got wall chicken. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna freeze both of these. I won't do that. 2020, they did a history video about Ukraine, and the joke came up about how every time Blue puts off talking about a country for multiple years, when he gets around to starting a video on it, geopolitics happens. That's kind of funny. What does Patoo do? If anyone gets hurt, but if nobody has attacked yet, gain +2 health until next turn. Well, actually, I should start getting some things that start doing snipe damage to activate that, actually. Rootling's actually not going to help here. Well, technically, it'll help for the next turn, because then they'll both get to 5. And then I can sell it to start getting more Patoos. So yeah, we'll do that now. The next shop thing, we're going to wall chicken here, because Unicorn will make it so we, instead of taking that weakness, the prospective creature gets that boosted. We are going to start boosting the fuck out of Patoo. There's also the Pope Fight series lately, including the so-called pornocracy, which was a period of Catholic history. Yeah, Catholics are fucking prudes. Dang it, they didn't do any snipies, like I was hoping. But it's fine, we're not at the point where we really need to worry about it yet. Oh, they gave them my patoo. How rude. Yeah, we're losing this though. Their Mothman got beefy. Okay, yeah, now they're both little. Sorry, +5. I think we can keep it until we find something to replace it, actually. So we'll get this patoo here. This only works once per turn, so we need to remember that. Okay, he no longer has his perk, but he does not have weak either. So I'll count that as a win. I'll freeze that so we can then give it back after this wall chicken. Is there anything we're taking? There we go. We don't need a rootling. We toss this here. I think we put it at the way back. Because the backliners may not be as healthy. Anything worth saving? Nope. Any more snipers? There we go. That's another one, good one to swap into. What should we get rid of? Perhaps Spider? No, I think the ability is too good. I think we get rid of Loyal Chinchilla. This needs to be something benefit. I guess we have this up front. Then we'll get rid of Loyal Chinchilla. Then we'll bring in the Hoopoo. Alrighty. It's only at all known as the pornocracy because one obviously buys a dude with a not unreasonable grudge against one merchant family. Ah, dang. Okay, maybe I should move Batu to the final. Okay, now we get the treasure chest, which upon breaking is one free pet from tier 4 as an 8/8 level 3. Tier 4 could potentially get a unicorn for free. Or goblin shark. Crow would be really good, to be honest. I would really appreciate a free crow, which would then give a best chocolate, which would still only cost us 3. Yeah, that wouldn't help us here. Do our other wall chicken. Yes, we do this, because then we'll get more total opportunities. Then put this here. That was a weird sound for the hoopoe bird. Chocolate, yes. Now, 4 health every time it triggers. Hell yes. Lodged behind the name appears to be 2 different powerful women separately had sex, and one of them had sex with the Pope. Seems awfully specific, but okay. No, that wouldn't work with it. That activates it. No. Now that's also after people attack. Yeah, nothing else would help with that. But you know, upping our spider just a little bit is not a bad move. Now I think we're good to get unicorn, especially if we get another sniper. Okay, we got 4 wins. We can afford we can afford 2 more losses before we really have to step up our game. What do the Blessed Eruptions have for us? The Blessed Eruptions had quite a lot, it seems. Oof. But it still worked out. Oh, also indeed, Barengo. Let's see, we don't have anything. This would actually go pretty well for people who have the germ. So I think that's a maybe. Garlic our patoo. Go, ooh, more chocolate. Okay, here's what we do. Put this on the hoopoe. Chocolate or spider. Nah, neither of those speak to me. Yeah, we'll do that. Vampire bats could counter for a. They get germ. This will take out the first guy's perk. That'll trigger our hoopoe. Sorry, our patoo. Yeah. I think that's good. Let's see. When you visited grandparents last month, their bees were very polite. Good. And their cats were lovely. I'm glad you were able to enjoy visiting your grandparents. It's always nice being able to visit family. Oh no. Oh boy. That perk was a good move this turn. Holy shit. Okay, we are now at 6 wins. We only have 2 more turns left. That does not help us. Well, I guess it's an 8-8. That's not bad. And we can do one last wall chicken. I guess on the hawk. The hawk's not bad. Now that you've been used, we do this. No, wait a second. We can do that. Because that's free. That's a reset of the ability. Okay, that was the best move. Now we've just got an 8-8 chilling here. It's free. We do some rerolls. No. Yeah. Frodo is a cuddly little gentleman, and Amelia is a shy girl. Came around at the last day. Aw. Oh, and saw so many deer. And axolotl in a local museum. I'm not sure why only part of that word got censored, and I honestly can't think of what it could have been. Stressed? Very understandable. Okay. Yep, fair enough. And I almost asked, like, man, what word did you type that got censored? But then I realized it would just be recensored, huh? But yeah, like I said, glad you had a good time. Bringing around the cats to your side. 2 hawks. Yes. Is there any benefit from mushrooms on my... We could hoopoe bird mushroom. Sorry, we could mushroom the hoopoe bird. That would be hilarious. Yes, we do that. Okay, I think... Oh, wait a sec, we could... Yeah, we can actually sell the spider now, so we'll have 2 hawks. And we'll separate them like this. The next turn, we mushroom on this. We can also sell trout for one of these. There we go. Potoos getting some buffs. If only it was permanent. But how well. There we go. To think that one little bird got all the way through. And then take 20 less damage once. I don't think that would really affect anything here, so we won't worry about it. So we sell this, replace the baguette, take a vampire bat for the moment. That's a funny sound effect for actually. It's only on a feint, so it's not going to affect Poteau gaining it, but works twice per... Oh, I can do something so funny with that. Okay. If 2 will be slightly less effective here, but I think the funniness of microbe with mushroom is worth it. Though actually we will also set that up, so we're not going to do it this turn. Let's see, 2 random pets plus 4. Actually, Vampire Bat, what is your level 2? 8 damage to everything. Yeah, I think when we sell Crow, we make this level 2. Then we get our microbe with a mushroom, and we just fuck their shit up. Oh, they're gonna hate this. They're gonna hate that they're all getting weak. And then they're all gonna get weak again, thus triggering the Vampire Bat again. I don't even care if I end up losing this battle. It's fine. We got some health to spare. Oh boy, I really hope this works the way I think it's gonna. I really do. And okay, enemy ailments are 2 times worse. Oh, this is even funnier to bring in with it. I can't get it now unless I want to sell something. I think we'll keep that line up for now. Let's see, do I want to say fairy dust? Sure. I think having Hawk suddenly jump up would also really fuck up enemy plans. Lemon just takes 7 less damage, but twice. That might be good for Vampire Bat, actually, in case the enemy has any snipers. So yeah, we'll save that too. There we go. That pretty much decides what we're buying the next shop phase. Okay, innocent jokers. Let's go full Joker mode on them. Okay, actually, we'll turn off fast to make sure we can really savor what happens here. Yep, that's fine. Obviously, microbe dies. 1, 2. It didn't happen for all of them, but... Poteau's dead. Shame. But if this strat works... it didn't. It's supposed to... Oh, each individual thing is a trigger, I see. I misread how that works. Microbe should not have that reset. But we got a tie out of it, so you know what? I'll accept that much. I think instead of mushroom, we'll put fairy dust on this. Yeah. Lemon, Vampire Bat to make sure that actually goes through. For Enemy perks. We'll save that as a maybe. That'll be Hawk. That'll be Two. No. No, I think that's good. We will move that up though. Because right square in the middle, maybe the enemy won't have anything super high there. And we'll freeze that just because chocolate. On demand. Man, I think I need to make adjustments to how much my PNG tuber moves. It doesn't feel quite right that he moves so little when speaking. Another tie, but you know, it wasn't all that close. Why, hello. Yes, we're taking that. Ooh. That's actually really good to put on our Hawk, yeah. Blocks an ailment once. Yeah, I don't think there's anything reason to keep the baguette. Ah, waffle. And we'll just further boost our Patoo. There we are. If we end up losing this next one, we'll go ahead and ditch the Hoopoe bird to bring in the Manticore, put it at the back, and you know, kind of just go for broke with the Vampire Bat strat. Oh boy. God. That should not have gone so well for me as it did, but it did, because they had Goblin Shark. Oh, that was great. Yeah, let's change none of that. Yep, just boop. Boop like that. Pretty good spread. So close. That's pretty good. We just 2 wins away. Nothing here. Might as well get rid of that, actually. Yeah, this is just chip damage. So you know what? Let's ditch this. Manticore. We'll see if that works for us. We'll freeze for now. Freeze that as well. Now, there's just a possibility we can get another lemon. No lemon. Okay, so we will melon our Manticore. Go like this. Just this fight music, it's so cool. The only shame is my Vampire Bat is not stronger, but with a weakness on everything, that actually works out pretty well for us. That, not so much. Well, I think we have time for one more attempt. Yep, sadly, we're not going to get another unlock, but let's go just back to Turtle Pack. And we'll do all packs, because that's a little bit more fun. We'll stock pigeon. You fish. Nah. Another pigeon. Keep the duck. There we go. Underwhelming fossils. Just like so many of the fossil Pokemon. Some are, it's like they look cool, sure. They're not all that great. Especially some of the early ones that are like rock water. It's like, cool, quad weakness to grass. Oh, you're playing Noita? Awesome. Hope you are enjoying yourself. I'll do that. Yet another pigeon. Oh, glory days. Let us... one plump pigeon here. And the turn like so. Dun, 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 dun. So this is an easy fight because they did this. Yeah, that I mean, it could have been worse if we had different like arrangement, but it's like, yeah, I think that was a gimme. I think they were just going for preparing for the next shop round. Let's see, 50% of attack to the nearest friend ahead. Neither of those. You know what? We'll Dodo. I should have kept Dodo there. Okay, maybe we. Oh wait, we can't because that was. We got him from leveling shit up. Oh well. Rat for opponent. Worms. Yes. If we sell, get free breadcrumbs. And a total of 3 if we sell both of them. So this one first. This. That's all shop pets. Actually, no. Best one to put back is pigeon to get that. Da, da, da. Yeah, we'll sell now because it's more important to get that worm buffed up. Then do this. That's only start of battle, so that's fine. Actually, yeah, we do that, and then we get 1 buff pigeon. Let's see what comes of it. Yeah. I think that's the best we could have done with that shop round. But I feel pretty confident about it. This is the kind of build I like doing. Okay, they've got a Cali Greyhound, which when it faints, spends mana. It's going to get mana from hit. Oh god, they're cracking eggs over here. Don't you know that's not allowed under Trump's America? Because the transphobia. Unfortunate defeat. That's fine. We can keep going from this. And start buffing up this wonderful dodo. Nah. Play through. There we go. Now, we don't actually want pigeon to be our biggest thing, I think. We'll do this. Then we bring in crab. And worm there. underwhelming fossils are going up against the powerful Billix. Oh, you have disintegrated a Savagent 20. That thing? Congratulations. Double congratulations if you can correctly pronounce it without a guide, because I know I certainly can't. Though the spelling makes me think IKEA for some reason. Oh, then it insecures you with a magic missile. That's just cheap, but understandable. Oh, dinner time? No problem. You enjoy your dinner. Yep, go ahead. Apple. Alright, I need to do that. This. I think now's the best time to sell this pigeon. Get these 2 free breadcrumbs. Pump these 2 up. Moment, we'll get that there. Another ant. Do we want to pump up ant though? Ooh, pizza for dinner. Fun. Let's see. I think long term we're going to want crab to have onion. Yeah, I think that's the way to do that. Friendly eats food, gives them extra health. Ooh. That would also really help with this build, though. We'll cut into our space. I think it is an acceptable loss. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, nice, nice. Okay, we just got through that. Our second victory after 2 losses. Second rabbit. Nice. Okay, so first. Actually, there's no benefit from doing the crab in there. So we do this. Then we do the other one. So we do need to use the apple. Yeah, we'll focus on Dodo. To do that. Yeah, we'll do camel here. Okay. Underwhelming fossils. Come on, we have 8 minutes to potentially bring back a win or lose terribly. We shall see. Because it's been a while, but as I was saying, the turtle runs of Super Auto Pets, it's actually a lot easier if you don't turtle pack only against other turtle packs. Gets more variety as well, which is fun. We finally got our second dodo, and it is time to lose our ant. So we dodo here, rabbit, apple, dodo because it's cheaper. Then we also pear. There we go. Now we've got a really strong end. He's also going to give 7 of that to the crab to make him 11-7, which is not great, but it's also worse. Sorry, could be worse. And camel will also buff crab up so long as they survive long enough to get into the running. It's a good combo as long as I keep getting enough of these critters to level them up to 2. It'll be a much stronger combo in the long run. Look at that. Incredible. 4th win. Yeah, we do need to use all these. They're all very helpful. Do this on garlic, then he gets a buff rabbit. Roll. Nah, nothing worth keeping. So we won't benefit by giving the apple to Dodo. So we'll give it to Camel instead. Maybe he'll get 2 hits, making it activate twice and double buff Crab. There's really no benefit to using canned food because we pretty much have the lineup we're going to try and stick to. It's either going to be very helpful for us to stick with this, or we're going to get screwed and never get anything we need. The desire sensor can be very strong when we most want it. Hence why it's called the desire sensor. Also, sorry, I had to, if you heard that click, I was turning on my heating pad again, because my lap is getting chilly. This old man does not like the cold. Okay. So now it's a question of where do we put each thing. Dodo, obviously. Goes without saying. Let's see. I can freeze both these just in case I forget later. I think what we do is worm to make sure we're getting even better better apples next time. Yeah, that we chocolate the rabbit so he gets a little buff this time. No. No. And we keep sushi, because rabbit. Yes, I think this is good. We got enough health, so even if we lose, this plan will still work. One sec. Just had a cough there. Alright. Our backliners are really fucking shit up. Not enough for this build. But like I said, even if we lose, we have the good shop build here to make use of this. So we grab it first, because then this is upgraded. So everyone who eats gets 2 extra health. Okay, better apple to Camel. Sushi. Sweet Camel also got that. This one... Actually, also Camel. Okay, these back through are really strong. This is a decent start with Worm. Will this get us the full run win? We shall see. Come on. Come on. We're doing good. We're doing great. We're doing fantastic. Oh, we didn't even need the crab and Dodo. Excuse me. Let's see. These are the same. So apple Camel, pear Dodo. Sorry, Dodo. Freeze Camel, chocolate Camel. We'll save the tiger. Oh, now you're just tempting me, game. Save chocolate. Talkative pencils, you are going to be sharpened to a nub. Nub, not numb captions. Ah, well. Got distracted by captions and I suffered defeat. Shit happens. Okay, chocolate on our Camel. No and no. Apple to Camel, pear to Dodo, rerolls. Don't need worm. But garlic on Dodo would be helpful. Salad bowl would even be better. Yeah, we'll call this the gluttonous combo. It's all about shoving food down our own pets' throats. The captions are not perfect. It read imperfect incorrectly. No, sorry, shopping. It said shopping instead of shoving. Ah, well. But that's the 2 hour mark there. So we will return to menu and look for someone to raid into. Thank you very much for joining me for this. Apologies for the kind of downer opening, talking about current events, but I hope you all took important lessons for how to properly react to the terrors that are upon us in the coming years. Losing hope will help no one. But yeah, on that note, let's go to the BRB and I will find someone to raid. Also, I just remembered captions will not be showing up on here because I didn't put one on, so let me do that quick. One sec. Not filter. What is it? Transform. Edit transform. Okay, we are fixing. It is not working. Transform. Oh, I did it wrong. Scale to outer bounds, that's right. Which lets me edit everything individually. Apologies for not having done this earlier. So it'd be nice if you get reasonably thin here. There we go. You know, that will work. I will fix it off stream. But there we go. Now who is on? Oceanics is still art again. You know what? First day of Howie's Donathon. So why don't we go over there? As soon as I am through this ad break bit. I'll read. /read. Oh, right. Yeah, we're just gonna copy paste. Because I'm bad at misspelling. But as always, my tome readers, especially in these trying times, I hope you are eating enough, drinking enough, getting enough sleep. Take care of your bodies so they can take care of you. And by extension, take care of your bodies so that you can better take care of your loved ones. Until next time, I hope to see you around. Just as happy, if not more so. See ya.